Greetings folks, Sam Hazlett back here to talk with you a little bit this morning about Tempranillo. Tempranillo is a red grape, and it's the predominant red grape of Spain. Tempranillo translates almost literally into early ripener, which is important because it does ripen a little bit earlier than some of the other red grapes grown in Spain, especially in places like Rioja. The two main red wine areas of Spain are Rioja and Ribera del Duero. Ribera del Duero lies a little bit to the south of Rioja, and Rioja itself is divided into three categories. There are the lowlands, the midlands, and the highlands. And the highlands is called La Rioja Alta. And it is here where the best wines of Rioja come from, but it's also a much cooler growing area. So a grape that ripens a little bit earlier would be a tremendous asset to the winemakers of Rioja. One of the interesting things about the wines of Rioja is that they are released at different times, depending on the life of the wine. There's basically four categories of the wines of Rioja. The young wines are called the Joven wines, and they're released before a year, never put in wood. Then you have the wines that are designated, and those wines, you have the Crianza, Reserva, and Gran Reserva. So Tempranillo is a grape that takes very well to wood aging, and it picks up beautiful sort of almost vanilla-scented aromas and flavors, and not the hard, spicy, tannic wood that you find with things like American Cabernet. Tempranillo is grown almost everywhere in Spain, and almost every wine that you get from Spain will have some Tempranillo in it. The one amazing thing about Tempranillo is that it grows almost nowhere else in the world. Here, a country as dynamic and interesting as Spain, makes some of the greatest wines in the world, has called this grape their own and has made wines with it for hundreds of years. There are very few grapes in the world that have this capability, or the incapability of being planted only in one place and not doing very well in others. Think, for instance, how many places Cabernet is planted all over the world, and it seems to do really well in all these different places. Yes, the wines of Australia taste different than the wines of France, but still Cabernet thrives in these places. However, it cannot be said for Tempranillo. You can't simply take Tempranillo out of Spain, plant it anywhere you want, and produce a great wine. The place to watch out for, though, where they are experimenting and having a little bit of success with Tempranillo, is Oregon. At our wine tasting on Wednesday of next week, we're going to be featuring some of the wines of Spain and featuring the grape Tempranillo. So please do join us for that. It's an open house style tasting. It goes from 5 to 8 on Wednesday. So come when you can park for free in our lot, and it'll be a great time for all. Other than that, I'll have to say that we are going to be closed on Monday in observance of the Labor Day holiday. I hope you all have a great and safe vacation, and we'll look forward to seeing you soon.